sitting on the back of your towel. It could be sitting cross-legged. It could be with your feet in front. The idea is that you are comfortable. If you are sitting cross-legged, notice the leg that's in front. It's probably the same one every time, so mash it up. Check me out. I've got teenagers. Cross the legs, I'm sure that's not the right way to use it either, but hey, I'm Pen. Roll your shoulders back, tighten your tummy, and engage your pelvic floor. You're just looking for an awareness. You're not looking to over-tighten. So be aware of your pelvis. Think of how it works. The pelvic floor, the sling muscle, the corset muscle, the deep abdominal holding you tightly in. And bring your hands to your shoulders and turn. Center and turn. So often when we do this, I see people with their shoulders up and their elbows up. So do your best to drop your elbows, to drop your shoulders, to breathe as you turn, to inhale, to return. So exhale is the working breath. Inhale is the lengthening breath. That's the way I like to think about it. And what we're experiencing when we close our eyes is going to be very personal. Sometimes it will be that tightness in the knee or the hip. Make those adjustments. But what we're looking for the spine twist is for this to really access the middle of the spine, the thoracic spine, where your bra strap sits or your heart rate monitor, right between your shoulder blades or a little bit lower. That's our vulnerable bit. That's where we start the kyphosis from, the rounded shoulders. Make it harder by bringing your fingers to your forehead. But if we make it harder and you tense up, we've lost the roll. So if you tense up and you've lifted your shoulders, be aware and go back a level. You're still getting the same quality work. You're just being mindful of your tight spots. Good, so remember the breath out is the turn, the breath in is the lengthen, and the breath out is the turn. Level 3, the hands go behind, and this is when lots of us struggle. So, make it easier. Take the feet forward. Lift the chest, take it down a level. Oh my word, that soft spot between my shoulder blades, so tight. Close your eyes, give me 2 more of these. Choose your level, work with your breath. 1 more time. Good. Lift the arms, breathe in, and bring the hands either down onto your legs or down onto the floor. Walk your hands forward and feel the stretch. So, let's make that harder. Pick up the band. Cross your legs if you have had them crossed the other way. I'm actually much happier in half lotus, but that's just my preference. And take the band across your upper back. Okay, so you're literally going across your back, across your shoulder blades, and you're taking the band under the armpit and hooking it over the thumb. So thumb and first finger. And you're just going to lift your chest. Yes, elbows in. Good. Elbows in. So there's work going on here. There's tension in the arms, there's arm work, there's shoulder opening, there's chest opening. So my inclination is to breathe out on effort. But if it feels more natural to breathe in, that's okay. as long as we're taking those lovely, deep breaths. 5 more of those. Resistance training. Using the band, resisting against it, makes the muscles work harder. Good. So I'm going to add on. Elbows in, turn as far round as you can. Now extend the arms. Pull the elbows in, breathe in. Turn, face the front. Breathe out, lift. Elbows climb in. Turn the other way. Breathe out, extend the arms. Face the front. Lift the chest. Round the other way. Open arms. Center. Arms go out. So you'll notice that I constantly lift the chin off of my chest, keeping my shoulders down. Pilates is about technique. Let's do 3 more. Think about your technique. If it's getting too hard, you can put the band down. Focus on the rhythm and the area of your body that you're working. So for me, this is upper back. It's not tops of shoulders. My hands are slightly behind my body, so it's all in my upper back. What are you experiencing? If your legs are bothering you or your lower back is bothering you, change your seated posture, because that's not what the focus is here. And then you can enjoy. Is that the right word? One more. All the way through. Yes! Joy! Other side. Think of the benefit of what you're doing. Think of the muscular work that you're doing to support your spine. Think of that upright posture. You're so enthralled. We're going to do 5 pulses out. Yes. Oh, lovely, lovely. Did I say 5? I meant 10. You're horrible, Adele. I know, I'm sorry. Release. Turn side on. Put the band over your feet and let's work on your tum. So that chest is open. You're feeling that lovely bit of tension between your shoulder blades. Put the band over your feet and the focus changes. Now, pull the deep abdominal in and let the lower back push away. Tighten the tummy to assist it, bend the knees, thumbs on top of the band, roll halfway back, look down at the tummy. I'd rather not, Adele. No, neither would I. Pause for a moment, tightening the tummy muscles, breathing in, and then climbing up with your breath out. Let's see that full height in your spine. You've worked hard to get there. Breathe out, lower back pushes towards the floor, tummy muscles tighten, arms are straight. Inhale, bend the elbows, climb up. Inhale at the top. Keep going. Breathe. Again, experience the strength that you're creating in your muscle, the support that you're giving your muscles, and in turn, your bones, your joints. Roll back, so you're making the muscles stronger and supporting the lower back. You might find with the band that you can go all the way to the floor. Inhale, draw the chin to the chest. Exhale, fully upright in the spine, and down you go again. So some of us struggle coming back off the floor. So if you were to put your towel, rather than at the top of your mat for your head, but put it just behind your bum, you might find that that helps you to come up and inhale at the top. So keep that going, floating, breathing, being aware. Good. One more. all the way down. Use your breath. Quick stretch to the hamstrings, might as well as while we're here. Walk down your legs, work through your wrists, stretch through the lower back, and then lie down on your back. I'm going to leave the band on my feet and bring the legs into the air. If you've got a towel, put your head on your towel and circle your legs. And what you're doing, I think of this as a spoon. So your legs are mixing up or working the abdominals. So feel the legs work into every part of your tummy. So it's your obliques, it's your six pack, it's your deep abdominal. Then start to lift the bum. Lift the bottom in the top half of the circle. Lift. Good. Lift. Lift. Can you feel the muscles of the abdomen work now? Lift. Good. Do the same thing in the other direction. You might find that you favour one side more than the other. So lift. 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 Good. Pause and open the band. Take out one foot. Pull the banded leg towards you, flex your feet, and lower the free leg almost to the floor. So you've got that lovely 90 degrees in your legs. You're stretching your hamstrings, you're stretching your calves. Open the band and bring the banded leg towards you as you swap. Breathe in to swap. Exhale to lower. So your pace will be decided on your breath. Leaving the band slightly open will give you ease of transition from one move to the other. You ready to work a little more into the tummy? Raise your head. Raise your head, climb up the band, see where you can go. So much work going on here. Lower the head. Climb up the band. Good. 4 more. Like that. Breathe out. Good work. Stretching the back of the legs. Stretching the hamstring, the calves, the Achilles, all those little sensitive parts. And as well, toning your abdominals. The six pack in particular. So I want you to rest your head, put both feet in the band, and go back to the circles, lifting the bum. 10 circles one way. Breathing out to lift the bum and keeping your head on the floor. As soon as your head starts to lift, you've lost the tummy work. Now go the other way. 10, 9, a little bit higher with the bum. 8, 7, 6. Good. Right up to the ceiling and then go back to the leg stretch, with or without a head lift, you decide. 5 of those on each side. And I'm holding the band so that I can use my biceps as well, which makes it a good full body exercise. So biceps, leg strengthening, abdominal strengthening, getting those shoulders off the floor. Taking your time to really reach your destination. And when you've done your 5, put both feet in the band and go back to the circle. 10 circles one way. Lifting your bum. Good. 10 circles the other, lifting your bum. Maybe you can go a little bit higher. Maybe you can add a little more vigor. Lift. Lift. Keep the head on the towel or on the mat. Lift. Good. So, pause. Take one foot out of the band. Slide it onto the floor now. Bring the top leg, the banded leg towards you. Maybe raise your head. We're taking it into a full stretch. We work on the hamstrings, which we've already been doing, and then take the opposite hand on your band and take the leg across your body. This has a little caveat. If you've had any issues with your hip, like hip replacement, don't do it. But you know that. How's that stretch for you? Is that delicious? So keep the stretch alive, keep finding new bits to focus on. How shall I put it? New pain points. Keep going. And then open the band, replace one leg with the other, push the heel away. If it works for you, raise your head. Good, we've done some great work on our legs today. And use the band to help challenge the rest of our body. The band goes in, the opposite hand, and the leg floats across, lifting the bum, finding your stretch. Yeah, good. When you find it, stay with it, breathe with it, and spend as long as you need here, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, good. I know we could probably spend a lot more time there, but put both feet in the band and rock all the way up to your shoulders, all the way up to your bum, and hopefully the band gives you a bit of support with this, so that, do 5, 6, maybe 10, so that you come up eventually into the bow pose, so your shins are parallel, your chest is up, and then press your legs away. Perfect. Let's end beautifully. Yes. Feet down, release your arms, and just spend a moment sitting comfortably, breathing well, and noticing how you feel. How do you feel physically now? A little less achier? Let's hope so. Notice, what emotion am I experiencing now? Can you name it? So what were you thinking about before you came to class, and what are you thinking about now you finished your session? So just notice that perspective that you have now, and know that Pilates helps you physically, emotionally, and your mental well-being. So come again. Big breath in, or even better, come on a retreat. Bring your hands down to your chest, a little bit of closure. Thank you so much for joining me. Well done.